What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jones here on Jones for Sports, and today I want to talk about the Cowboys on releasing Dez Bryant. But first, before I get there, I want to shout out my favorite player, Dwayne Wade, after his huge Game 2 performance. Showed up big, man. It was like old times watching him, man. It was, as a fan of Dwayne Wade, his biggest fan, my favorite player. It was great watching him, perform the way he did and bringing his team to victory. Um, like I said, it felt like old times watching him with LeBron and Bosh, and even in '06 when they won the championship. It just felt great watching that, and you know, it proved to everybody that he still got some in the tank. He's not washed up. He still got it. He still got that experience. He's a champion at heart, so you can't sleep on him. So just keep doing your thing, Wade. Keep trying to bring your team to victories. It's going to be a tough series. You're bringing it back home now, so try to get another W at home and do what you can do, man. Just let these little guys, these young guys know that you still got it, man. So big ups to Dwayne Wade. We're going forward back to the Cowboys. As you guys know, I'm a Cowboy fan. Not only am I a Cowboy fan, I'm a Dez Bryant fan. I've been rocking with dude since day one, since they drafted him. It's been a good 8 years, man. So I just want to say thank you for all the, good years, all the highlights, all the wins, all the catches, everything. I'm still gonna rock with you, man. You're my guy. I'm not going to support you if you go to the Giants, but wherever you go, other than that, I will support you. I'm not going to support the team, but I will support you. It was tough. It was real tough for me to swallow this one. If you guys been watching a couple of videos ago, I talked about how I thought Dez was going to have an amazing year this year. Especially with the addition of Allen Hurns, it makes that offense a little bit more explosive. And I think he was going to get back into it and let guys know that he's still a dynamic player that can, have big games and big performances and 1,000-yard receiving yards. I thought he still had it. I still think he still has it. So for them to do it was tough. I know they did it for financial reasons, so I gotta respect that. Trying to make some more room for other free agents, but still, where's the loyalty, man? We don't really have that much loyalty, and that's what sucks about Jerry Jones. He doesn't have real loyalty to guys besides Romo, and he did other great receivers and players dirty too. You know what I'm saying? T.O. and things like that. So I just have a big problem with Jerry Jones. I don't think he's a great owner. I wish he wasn't our owner anymore. But we'll see what goes on from here. Now that they've made this move, you got to draft well. You have to. You got to get another receiver. You got to get Ridley or DJ Moore. Two guys that are projected to be the top two receivers in the draft. Hopefully we can grab one of them. We need them. If not, you're going to have to make some trades or sign a big free agent or something like that. Because losing a guy like Dez is going to definitely bite us in the ass if we don't pick up someone big. I think he's that type of a player. And, guys want to say he didn't have, a great past 2 or 3 seasons. But to me, I look at that as there's reasons behind why he didn't have great seasons. One is injury. He had that foot injury, and it lingered on longer than it should have. But that's what happens in the football league. And in any league, injuries are injuries, and you never know how long it's going to take to recover. Two, I think, which is the most important aspect of why his numbers went down, is the quarterbacks. He hasn't always had great quarterbacks. Besides Romo, he hasn't really had that quarterback. Romo's been hurt a lot. You got to think about that. Remember, Romo was not always on the field. So the guys that were backing up Romo were nowhere near the caliber of Romo to be getting the ball to Dez Bryant. So you got to look at that as well. Dez didn't get the ball that much because the quarterback throwing it to him couldn't get it to him. He just wasn't in the league. I don't even remember the quarterback's names because they were trash. I'll be honest. They were trash. Some of them, had some highlights, but we didn't win much. We had like a 4-win season that season. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Now, you want to go back to last season with Dak and things like that. Yeah, Dak's a good quarterback, but him and Dez don't have that connection. And Dak is not elite yet. I think he can get there, but he's not there yet. So, but I think this was going to be the year for them to progress as a quarterback receiver relationship. I think that was going to progress from this season on because of the addition of Allen Hurns. Because Elliott is going to be on the field the whole season, hopefully this year. Just a lot of more things were going to be in place this season. So I think that was going to be the plus for Dez Bryant. And not only that, motivation. He had a chip on his shoulder. Everyone's getting on him about the past few seasons. And he said it. He said, I'm going to make a lot of people shut up, next season. Just wait for it. And I was one of those guys that backed it up. I believe in him. And I think he's still going to do it no matter what team he goes to. Let him go to an elite quarterback. Let him go to Green Bay. Let him go to Green Bay. Him and Aaron Rodgers. Come on. Aaron Rodgers is going to make him look just like the Dez he was in 2014. I promise you that. So, I don't know, man. It sucked, but it is what it is. That's football. You got to make business decisions. So, it is what it is. We're going to have to live with it, Cowboy fans, and hopefully we can have another good season and get into the playoffs, because if we don't, then this was all for nothing. And I'm not with that shit. I'm tired of all the jokes. As Cowboy fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. We get, cracked on all the time. So it's time to make that change. It's time to make that change, and it starts with the top, Jerry Jones. Start making the right moves. Jason Garrett, start getting the right guys in the game at the right time, and execute. It is what it is. Y'all gotta do your job, so we don't have to live through this bullshit anymore. Shit, Cleveland can have a better season than us. You know what I'm saying? So it's about executing. Who cares about talking about preseason and all that other bullshit? It's about executing. So if you don't execute, this was all for nothing. But that's just me venting. I know there's other Cowboy fans that didn't agree with this decision. Some that did. If y'all watching this and y'all are one of those people, let me know. Leave a comment, and we can talk some more about it. I'll put up another video if you want, and we can talk some more about the Cowboys and Dez Bryant and what they should do going forward. But that's it, man. That's my my sorrows on that. And yeah, y'all have a good day, man. It's your boy Jones here on Jones for Sports. I'm out.
Richie on the beat.